What I need to do is rapidly gain experience loading shot shells. So this video is the first in a series of daily videos where we're going to do just that. We're going to learn some stuff. Where over the next week or 2 or 3, we're going to be trying some different stuff and getting to the point where we're comfortable with loading this stuff. This is tungsten. This stuff is heavier than lead, denser than lead. This is what they use in like the 410 turkey shells or those long-range waterfowl loads. The ones that are stupid, crazy expensive. Because this stuff is crazy expensive. This is $200 worth of shot right here. So I don't want to waste it. Actually, that's one thing in this series of videos. One day I want to look into making a trap. I've got ballistic gel. Should be able to build something, right? To where maybe we could get a couple firings out of this stuff. We'll have plenty of time to talk about this later, but this is the goal. Get comfortable enough to where we want to move on to loading tungsten. Right here, you'll see a Mech 600 Junior press that a viewer sent me. He sold his 410, didn't need it anymore, and offered to send it to me, so I enthusiastically accepted. He also sent some holes, so kind of set up and ready to go here for 410. Got some standard wads for 410, but pretty quickly here, we need to get away from the standard wads and start playing around with some of these wads that are made for tungsten. They're really, they're like full-length shot cups almost. Because with these types of wads, I'm wanting to use stuff like overshot cards and felt wads that's felt. That's cork wads. Got some cardboard wads here. Like all of that stuff needs figured out, as well as and open it up. Yeah, here, this is a roll crimper. I've got roll crimpers for 12 gauge and 410. I need to put together some shells in this style and get comfortable with it. Another thing I want to do is put a red dot on my shotgun. Actually, I think this one will probably go on my AR, and the one that's on my AR will go on my shotgun, but whatever. Got a base for my 12 gauge, wanting to get some sights on there and get that sighted in. And another day I want to try, I've got like an aftermarket choke, and I've got several factory chokes that came with my gun. I want to play around with them. I want to make sure I know how they perform with lead. If I need to buy a new choke, then I want to do it now before we start testing with any tungsten. So that's kind of the plan. Like daily videos, pretty short, pretty lame. Each video in and of itself might not come to any satisfying conclusion or resolution, but hopefully taken as a whole, we can learn a bunch of stuff here over the next couple weeks. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really want to spend, I could make videos for 6 months on this, and I don't want to do that. I want to get back to shooting rifles before too long. So this daily video series is the best thing I could come up with to get this over with quickly. And hopefully this leaves us enough time to get the tungsten stuff all figured out by turkey season in the spring. I think it will, especially if we come out of this series of videos feeling really confident about making our roll crimps and adjusting our wad stacks and all of that stuff. All of the stuff that I think is going to be important when it comes to loading really good tungsten loads. I got lucky and happened to catch some of these holes in stock. For one thing, they're clear. That's really, really cool. That's going to be able to, we're going to be able to look at things closely as we mess with stuff. And also, Ballistic Products has load data for these holes with this stuff. So when we get to tungsten, we'll be able to follow an exact recipe to begin with. Probably not so much on the 410 side of things, as 410 holes are pretty hard to come by right now. I think that's it. Here it is, day 1. Just a basic intro to let you know what's going on. I'm going to post these in the morning, so probably 8 a.m. maybe, Eastern. We'll keep them short and sweet and hopefully make some progress. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we will probably be getting that red dot on my 12 gauge. Unless it's raining, then maybe we'll adjust this press. I don't know. Come back and find out. See you guys then.